Well, you can chase that dream all your life, but it just keeps slipping away.
But when you start to plan the Eureka way, you can see it coming true day by day. Eureka, now you found it. Eureka, now it's yours. Eureka, permanent, making that dream come true. Eureka, permanent, making that dream come true. Eureka, permanent, making that dream come true.
We come down from Queensland a couple of weeks ago because this business I had with a mate of mine sort of went down the drain on me. We had this boat repair workshop in a little shed on the river in Surfers. My partner had most of the money in the business. You know, he sort of pulled the rug out from under my feet. We had this great little place on the water, just down the coast a bit. You know, it was a small place, but it was just right for what we wanted. You know, it was enough for the kids and enough for Pam to cope with, and it was only costing us about $35 a week. And it was a pity to have to leave it and come back to Sydney. We knew we could come down here and prop with Pam's mum and dad, you know, and I knew that it'd probably be a better chance of getting work down here.
It's lovely to see them again, really. You know, I hadn't seen the kids much, and certainly very difficult for them, him without a job and so on. I don't know, I feel a bit sorry for Pam, actually, because she's very unsettled with the kids to worry about and everything. I don't really think he's considering enough when he goes Queensland 1 year and down here again. I don't think it's right. I think a family should be allowed to settle down.
As far as I'm concerned, it's only going to be temporary here. I mean, we've got a few dollars, you know, and as soon as we can, we're going to chuff off out of here and get a flat of our own. There's a couple of jobs I've got lined up, you know, one that I look like I've cracked, you know. I'm still looking for it, but I mean, this one in particular looks like, you know, I could get it. I can't cop living here with Pam's olds. I mean, her mum's all right. It's just Arthur I can't handle. I mean, I know he doesn't like me being around here either. Like, he can't help himself. He just goes out of his way to make you feel like a bludger or something.
Oh, it's good being here, really. Mum's beaut. You've got her to look after the kids when you have to go out, and it's a bit cramped, of course. This is my bedroom with 4 of us in it. It's a bit of a squeeze. I'd most like to live in my own home, probably a new one, preferably, but I don't mind older style like this. But just so long as it was ours instead of paying rent, because we've been doing that now for years and years, and you don't get anywhere, you've got nothing to show for it.
Well, I think she'd want what I'd want, you know, a nice little house. Nothing fancy, you know, just a nice little house that's your own, and near the school. Kids can go to school, swimming pool, things like that. That's what's important.
I wouldn't mind staying here till we've got enough money, maybe for a deposit or, you know, a really nice place. But Keith wants to move out just as soon as he finds something. I used to be a receptionist, and I don't know, I suppose it's being back here again, but I feel like I'd really like to go back to work now. It'd be really good because Mum could look after the kids and we could save much faster. But Keith doesn't like the idea. I can understand it in a way because he hasn't got a job. And then anyway, he wants to move out.
He's on the dole. Now, he's not even making $100 a week. And yet he's seriously thinking about moving Pam and the kids out of here into another flat or somewhere.
Yeah, there's a bit more to it than that. Arthur, to me, doesn't seem to understand the situation, you know. I mean, he's never had to really look for a place or anything. I mean, he come back from the war and he got a return services grant of some sort from the government, you know, and he was set up. He was set up in the house, and he just didn't have to go through what a lot of kids have to go through today, you know. We've been looking now every Saturday morning since we come down. But it's been pretty hopeless so far.
It doesn't matter how early you get up, there's always people ahead of you. I mean, I don't know how you get to be the first, you have to hear about it through the grapevine or something, but we get there and there's a dozen or so people ahead of us and we just don't have a chance.
Keith Williams, my wife Pam.
Hello, Pam. Pleased to meet you. This is the unit we've got to rent. Would you like to have a look through inside?
We thought we'd really struck it lucky with this one place because I was just ringing around agents in the sort of area where we wanted to go, and I don't know, I guess I sounded really miserable that morning, but this guy was really nice, and he said, look, there's this place coming up, will be advertised on Saturday, but if you can come out this afternoon. I'll show you through it.
It's a wall oven, 4-plate electric elements. There's plenty of cupboard space all the way around.
That's the TV connection there, eh?
That's right, TV connection, and there's power points on each side of the room. This is the master bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Is this washing machine come in?
Yes, that's included, and there's a tumble dryer in there as well. Well, you do like the unit.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Right.
interested.
You'd like to see some details, and we can just discuss a few things from there. You have to pay a bond of $220. That's 4 times the rent.
Mm.
There's other small costs, stamp duty, and the lease has got to be signed by a solicitor.
Mm.
How much does that all add up to then?
It's about $320. You have to pay
That's
cash.
before we can move in.
That's right.
Mm. What else is there?
There's no animals allowed.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
Yeah.
Now, the important thing, the owner won't have children in the block.
Mm.
Does that affect you?
Yeah,
We've
two.
got 2 small boys.
Oh dear. Well, that's...
Why is that?
Well, there's probably the new carpets he's put down, I'd say.
Yeah, but
the
that- I mean, it's
second
not as-
bedroom there, you'd think, I mean, it's obvious and it's not too high up for them.
Yeah, I think she's had a bad experience with some children.
You know, what are we meant to do, you know?
It doesn't matter, we're just wasting our time.
Okay.
Thanks very
Right.
much for your help anyway.
Right, thank you.
All he's trying to do is protect his property, you know? I mean, it's just like when they want to jack up the rents. I mean, they can just put it up and, you know, they know some mug will come along and pay what they're asking for it.
It makes me angry. I mean, we can pay it when it's advertised. That's the thing. It's just because we've got kids.
Yeah.
That's what gets me.
So, when that's happened a few times, and you know you've got no chance with the good places, you just go for the daggier places where you've got a bit of a chance.
Right, here we go. Now this is your master bedroom. So you might need to get in here with a broom. It's a bit of a mess. But it's a good room, and of course it gets you morning sunshine. Right, this is your lounge.
Does all that furniture come with it?
Yeah, oh yeah, all of this. There's quite a bit of furniture, actually. We should draw up a list of what's what, you know, sort out an inventory for you. Right, now this is your dining room, family room, or whatever. Oh, another fireplace. You almost don't need it, you know. These little cottages are really cosy in the cold months. Right, this is your kids' room. 2 young sons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, might need a coat of paint. We might be able to do something about that. Oh, keys. Where have I put that? Right, here we are. It's quite a nice big backyard. A couple of butte trees up the back there. I'll take you up in a minute. Look at this. That's just been redone. And, of course, this is your kitchen. Needs a bit of love and care. The last lot we had in here didn't give a damn, unfortunately. But, you know, you can see there's lots of space. Good, reliable stove, that's recent. Lots of cupboard space, tables, chairs, they all come with the place. Oh, and of course, a good family-sized fridge.
And what about washing up with the sink?
Oh, yeah. Actually, the owner's got something planned for that. As you know, with all these old houses, the water comes in at one point, and that's this, the bathroom and laundry combined here. A couple of good tubs, which you could use.
No hot water.
No, unfortunately. Do you want to look outside in the backyard? He's just had the toilet renovated too. Yeah, well, it's just been sewered. New floor. Good solid concrete. And of course, the door's been renewed. Well, what do you think? Is this the sort of thing you've been looking for? I can tell you now that it's a bloody good bargain, 45 in this area. Yeah, well, look, I'll tell you what. Why don't you two go away and think about it and give me a tingle straight after lunch? You know, I've got a few others that are interested, so if we could wrap it up this afternoon, it'd help.
It's in filthy condition. I don't reckon it's a bargain because of what you get.
I reckon we're going to take it. I do, because it's only $45 a week. I mean, I know it's a dump, but it's better than where we are now.
Oh, you can fix it up then.
Yeah, well, they said they'd fix some things up. They
Oh,
said there'd
yeah,
be new
you
carpet.
believe that.
Yeah, they said there'd be new carpet. They said they'd probably put a shower in, right?
Is about exactly the same as when we moved in. We've done what we could with cleaning up, but with no hot water and no sink in here, it's almost impossible to make any difference, and we can't afford to paint it. And there's a sort of a smell that I can't even find out where it's coming from. I haven't been able to do anything. Here you are. Here you are. Mummy's got an orange drink for you. Here you are. Hey, Russell. There.
I think all rent's a rip-off, but, you know, what can you do? Landlords have got the game set.
What I found out is you can go to the council and they can come round and they can see how you're living, and they can say, yes, this is all wrong and it shouldn't be like this. But really, the only good that does you is if you want to break your lease and get out, then you're not held to that lease. But if you want to stay here like we do, it doesn't make any difference because the council's got no power to make an owner or an agent or anybody fix up the things that are wrong. It just means that if you don't like it, you can leave, but we haven't got anywhere to go.
No, I'm not actually working at the moment. There's a bit of a problem in that department. I'm still on the dole. And I know it's a bit of a problem for Pam, you know, looking after the kids and trying to look after a place like this when I'm only bringing in about $100 a week.
He won't admit it, but I think he knows, well, he probably realises we shouldn't have moved here when we did, and we weren't really ready to move out. We were better off at Mum's, but didn't seem so at the time, I guess, and he gets pretty bad tempered, takes that out on me, and the kids are so natural, I suppose, but we have a lot of fights.
But I'm pretty sure, you know, something's going to come up soon and that we'll crawl out of this mess somehow or other.